Not working for Hope Not Hate. Yeah, I know, honestly, I got accused of that. I'm not on Sadiq Khan's payroll. I'm not a member of the 77th Brigade. I'm not a left-wing lunatic. Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. Right then, so the last couple of videos kicked up a bit of a storm, didn't they? Yeah, they did. To be expected. I was expecting some kickback. The kickback I got was, well, very telling. And in this video, we'll go over this, as well as trying to clear up a few things that people who commented who clearly didn't watch the video, which is no surprise. We do have a lot of people who look at a thumbnail and presume straight away without bothering to watch a video. It is what it is. But also sort of put it out there, because a lot of people say, well, what's your viewpoint? So let's put it out there and let's clear a few things up, and let's just get things out on the straight and level. Right then, the first thing that these videos showed is both sides, and I hate sides, there shouldn't be sides, but there is. Both sides are as bad as each other, with their vitriol, their insults, their ability to throw somebody of their own side under the bus because they've gone and done something that they shouldn't. Somebody was, you know, and the things I've been accused of or being over those last two videos, well, it just shows you, because no one can critically think and no one can understand or did understand the point of both videos. So let's get that out. So let's get it out of the way. I'm not working for Hope Not Hate. Yeah, I know, honestly, I got accused of that. I'm not on Sadiq Khan's payroll. I'm not a member of the 77th Brigade. I'm not a left-wing lunatic. And they go on and on and on. Well, you're clearly for Islam. You're clearly this, you're clearly that. Of course, all based on the fact that they read the thumbnail and the fact that they've never watched anything else on my channel at all. But that is the way of things, I guess, nowadays. But it does show that within a few seconds of, I mean, the last video, in fact, it's, yeah, 3 videos technically I've done which have caused trouble. The other video, which was me responding to Maya's response, very first one was, oh, why don't you just fuck off and self-delete? That was the very first comment, which was gone, obviously. And that just shows you that left and right as bad as each other. So when it comes to Maya Tousi, right, again, I don't hate the guy. This isn't me targeting him to ride on his coattails, which again is just showing you that the arrogance of people is unbelievable. I have nothing against Maya Tousi at all. None whatsoever. And the thing that a lot of people miss the point of the original video, and I'll try and clarify it now, not that anyone will give a shit if you already hate me because I went and said something against somebody who's a hero of the right wing, apparently. The whole idea of the thing is because a lot of the people who have, not all, but a lot of people who have questioned what happened have done so from the point of view that if they can come for Maya, they can come for us. And people just wanted clarity and understanding of what happened, and so we could be prepared, so we could be ready, so we can understand. Because I think what Maya and a lot of other people have sort of forgotten is that we live in a very, very dangerous world, especially if you are on X or YouTube and you're right-wing commentating, shall we say. Because the current environment that we reside in, it's, well, we've said it many times, I've said it on my videos, you worry about whether or not that'll be the one that gets you the knock on the door. And it shouldn't be like that. And I think we can all agree that it really, really shouldn't be like that. But yet here we are. And it's like that. So when you see the police aiming for a big YouTuber, you're going to ask questions. And it's from a basis of, we need to know as much as you can tell. You see, that's the other thing is, we all understand, and I understand, that there are certain things that you can't say for obvious reasons. You just can't. But you could reassure people or explain to people instead of dramatising it to such a level that you make people more worried than they need to be. For one. Then, because people have asked questions from that point of view, you then get absolutely lambasted and rounded upon by people who think you're just doing it for either to boost your channel or, you know, you hate him. Even though on all of my videos I've said whatever, you know, fair play, you know, and if you, all of you who were on going, yeah, you're an evil, if you'd all bothered to go back a couple more videos, you will see that I did a video worrying about and defending Maya and explaining yet again why it was a worry. But of course, we live in the world now where that video, no one's interested in. No one wants to comment on that. No one wants to go, thanks for this, thanks for that. No. What you want to comment on is the one where somebody goes, hold on a minute, what's going on? That's the one that's important. I've had said people, well, why don't you speak to Maya? Well, why should I? And also, let's be honest, I'm a very small YouTuber with not many subscribers, really, compared to him. And I'm a no one. He's not going to give me the time of day. He's not going to be interested in anything I have to say. So fair enough. And then when I talked about, somebody went, oh, well, have you spoke to Andre Walker about the... No, again, he's not going to know who I am. He's not going to get an interest. He's not going to be anything else. And also remembering that if I do interact with both of them, then that will be, as it was, you know, mentioned in Maya's response, that will be me seeming to use both of their names to boost my channel. Because that's how it's seen and that's how it's perceived. So there is zero incentive for me to speak to either of them because that's what I was or will be accused of. And I'm not prepared to do that. Also, why should I? So there was a genuine concern and a worry that, you know, from my point of view, from Paz's and from others, that, you know, we're all sitting here on YouTube saying these things, genuinely concerned about what could happen. And then if they're coming for a big YouTuber, you can understand why people are worried. So those questions were asked. And then the response you got was arrogant, demeaning, and downright nasty to those who'd asked questions. Now, if you come out and gone, look, I understand where the worry's coming from. I understand this and I understand that. I can't say this, can't say that, but this is all I can tell you. And do it in a nice, calm, professional manner without a smug look of arrogance across your face. Nothing else would have happened. Nothing else would have happened. I'd have left it, others people would have left it, and we wouldn't have said anything. But when you get spoken down to like that, when it's all about you're only doing it for no other reason than to boost your channel and your ego, shows a complete lack of awareness. It has no idea of where most people, I know some people are just doing it because that's what they do, but where most people were coming from, which was an actual point of severe worry, insulted his subscribers, insulted people on Universal Credit, because anyone on Universal Credit, due to his statement, is a thick moron. And that doesn't help. It doesn't help when his close protection on a Discord server that none of us are in puts a veiled threat out on that Discord. You know, in that echo chamber. Doesn't help. Now, some people are going, oh, you're on a mission to get rid of... I'm not on a mission. I have, on many of my videos, saying that we should all unite, which we should, but we're never going to. And the response for the last 3 videos has shown exactly why we won't. Why there's no chance of us uniting. Because if you get one of your own side just asking a basic few questions out of a basis of, well, I need to know what's happened to you so I can kind of be as prepared as I can in case it happens to me. And then for that person to then just say you're just doing it because you're just trying to boost your channel and being really, really arrogant and egotistical. And then seeing what goes on in the comment section of 3 videos where literally it's rounding on me as if I'm the enemy, accusing me of everything, without, a lot of them, without even watching the video, because you can tell they haven't, because they wouldn't say the things I said in the comments, or even bothering to look at anything else that I've ever done. So they're just judging one person on one video or even one thumbnail and making them out to be the enemy. I have no issue with Mario Tusi doing what he wants to do. Let him do what he wants to do. That's absolutely fine. But you don't win people over and you do not unite people by brushing off genuine concerns and questions with arrogance and belittlement. It's not going to work. Now, I've never said, and I would never say, oh, you must unsubscribe from Maya. No, you do what you want to do. Because that's up to you. But the simple truth of the matter is if we all want to get something done and we all want to unite and we all want to, you know, become this great thing, then viciously rounding it on to people who are asking just basic questions is not the way to go. Is it? You got to put your hand on your heart and go, that isn't the way to behave. At all. Now the next thing I get on is I hate Tommy Robinson. Again, I never see, this is the thing you get, is like people are making wild aspersions without watching a video. Look, Tommy Robinson is a great man. Tommy Robinson, you know is speaking the truth and a great man because of exactly where he is and how he's been treated by the state. It's that simple. And his treatment at the moment, which will be in another video, is well, it's beyond. It really is beyond. But we'll talk about that in a separate video. So the other thing we need to come on to is reform. And again, a lot of people attacking without watching. I didn't say that reform were and they're this, that and the other. What I said is I have issues with Nigel Farage and Richard Tice. If you bothered to watch the video, you would have also seen me singing the praises of Lee Anderson and especially Rupert Lowe. Now, we all know, I mean, and then this is the one, well, yeah, that's it, yeah, this is why there's, sowing division, you're dividing the country. Look, about 300 to 400 people regularly watch my videos. I'm not dividing the country. What I'm doing is just expressing my genuine concerns and how I feel. But when you get lines like, well, look how many followers you've got and look how many followers Farage has got, no. Well, that's, again, you're not getting the point, are you? No. Of course you're not getting the point. Why would you get the point? Because you read a thumbnail and presumed. We do need change. We definitely need a party. But the point being, which is what I said in the other videos, if anyone bothered to watch them, instead of just randomly commenting, is yes, we need reform. Yes, we need the new party. But there's no point in having it if it's just going to be the Conservative Party 2.0. It's no good replacing it with something that's more of the same. And I'm afraid with Tice and Farage, that's what you're seeing. The celebration of Conservative Party members jumping on board. And then he's go, oh, it's great. No, they're jumping on board because what they're doing is they're seeing that the Conservatives are screwed. But the Reform are doing well. So if we jump on the Reform bandwagon, we don't lose our jobs. We could get our jobs. We could get more money. And that is the issue. That's the issue. The issue that the leadership of that party, flim-flam, flip-flop. They claim to be this, but don't. They're hypocrites. And with both Tice and Farage, it's all about them and not about party. What I see in Rupert Lowe is a man who puts country first, put him second. Remember, this is the man who doesn't take his salary, he gives it to charity. This is a man who's serving this country because it's the right thing to do and it's an honour for him to do it. Those are the kind of people we need in this third party, this new party that we desperately need. We're desperately in need of it. But it should be populated with people who genuinely care about this country, who genuinely care about what's happening to it, and who genuinely want to do something about it. That's what we need. So my concerns aren't for the Reform Party and, oh, look, here you go, this, that and the other. My concerns are that if you've got a party that everybody's basically hanging themselves onto because it's the only sign of hope, but then ignoring red flags and issues with it and not addressing them is a problem. Because I sit on my videos and ask questions and raise issues and want clarity on such things doesn't make me the enemy. And that's why you won't unite. We won't. Because you won't accept people who are just asking questions of what's going on. So you go, you shouldn't, you know, you're this, that and the other. You're just like a lefty. Yeah, well, the thing is, if I was a lefty, I wouldn't be making these videos because we'd all stick together, irrespective of what the other person says. The confusion, I mean, somebody said about the Tommy Robinson thing, the confusion is Tommy came out just before the election and said we should all vote reform. Logical thing to do, best thing to do. So we did that. And then Reform threw him under the bus. And he then went and showed his support to UKIP. But now we're supposed to be supporting Reform again. We've still got 4 years and 4 and a bit years of this hell to get through. And a lot can change. But nothing will change if people don't ask questions. If people don't challenge. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not against everybody. It's just, what it did was it showed that when all these people go, oh, the left are terrible, some of the right. The left threw J.K. Rowling under the bus, who was one of the greatest left-wing people ever, because she said one thing that goes against the grain, and she gets lambasted for it, and now she's the enemy. I asked genuine questions and things that I'd like clarified, and just expressing, again, my personal point of view. And to see the brain dead, and I'm sorry, but it is, blind obedience, and, well, he's asking questions he shouldn't ask, attack, he's evil. Oh, do you know? I mean, no one wants to listen to you. My 2 has million. I don't give a fuck about any of that. And if that's all you care about, you're not listening, you're not paying attention, you don't want to change, you're set in your ways, and therefore nothing will change. The point of unity is for everybody, and I've said it before, where you have to put your petty differences aside. And those 3 videos that I've just done have shown that a lot of people are completely incapable of doing that. A lot of people who you like Maya, that's held in high regard by a lot of people. And I used to think he was great. Yeah. To, instead of being in touch with what's going on and saying, oh, okay, I get it, to do what he did in his response video just shows that he doesn't give a fucking shit either. You can't sit there and go, we need this, we need that, we got to do this, we got to do that, yeah? We're all going to unite. And then the second that somebody on your own side, because it's not about sides, it's about good against evil. That's what it is. It's not a side as right versus left. Because my videos just show, the 3 videos I've just shown in the comment section, is the vast majority of the right and the left are exactly the same arrogant, egotistical dickheads as each other. You're happy as long as everybody's singing the same song. The second somebody from your side goes, well, what about that? Evil! And that's why we'll never win. That's why we'll never unite. If I come out and just done a ridiculous, merciless attack on Maya 2-seater and the Reform Party and anyone else, Tommy Robinson or whatever, yeah, okay, fair enough. But all I'm doing is asking questions. That's it. And if you can't see that, and you can't see past that, and you're just going to use it as an opportunity to point fingers at people and scream and shout, you're just proving the point. There's no point, is there? We have to unite, but we're never going to do it. And I've literally 3 videos, comment section, has proven exactly that. How dare you question? How dare you insult our God? Our hero. Oh, you're left wing, you work for hope, not hate. Really? I'm going to keep doing the videos I do. I stay true to myself. I'll do and ask questions. If I see something that doesn't sit right, I'm going to say on either side. You see, people like when I was talking about things that don't look right when it's against the left. But the second I do the same for the right, then I'm the enemy. I had one guy saying, well, he's fighting, Marty's fighting Islam. What are you doing? Well, one, check the videos that I've done, lots of them. And two, even if he is doing the good fight, even if we're all fighting the good fight, that doesn't mean it gives us carte blanche to say and do and act how we want to do just to get the message across. Because that's not right. If you are going to hold the left to account for what they do, then you must be able to hold the right to account for what they do. Don't be hypocritical. And because we don't, and because a lot of people are, nothing will change. I used to think that the Tate brothers were lunatics. Oh, the Matrix is coming against us. It's all about the Matrix. And it's true. The Matrix gives us the illusion of choice because none of us are actually really prepared to do anything about it because we're too busy yelling at each other. I mean, somebody goes, oh, all you do is gripe and moan on your videos. No, I ask questions and I point things out. But only that recently has happened since I started to hold right-wing people to the same standard as I held the left to. When I'm doing it for the left, it's fine. But when I hold the other people up, because that's how it should be. You can't be a hypocritical arsehole and only go high standards for one side, but we're allowed to do what we want, because that doesn't work. It really doesn't. Now, some people will go, oh, see, we've rattled in with our comment. You haven't. All those comments are water off a duck's back. The go self-delete yourself ones. Couldn't give a shit. Really couldn't care. I don't even report them to police. I just delete them. Just you know, they're just nothing. All those comments have done is prove to me and to others now exactly what I thought. Nothing will change if people don't change. If people don't accept the fact that you have to hold everybody up to a set standard. You can't do it either or either. There's good and there's bad. There isn't, well, I know he's on the good side, so I'll turn a blind eye to those two things because he's fighting the good fight. No. There is good and there's bad. There's God and the devil. There aren't in-betweens in this. Any case, 2 videos popping up on the screen. One will be the last one I uploaded. The other one will be one the gods of YouTube have decided that you need to watch, so why deny them? If you agree with what I say, please feel free to subscribe. And I have had some new subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you and welcome on board. Like and share if you so wish. There is a comment section down below, and as you'll find out, if you bother to go on the other ones, lots of comments are there. I mean, someone goes, I made this comment having a go at you and you're going to delete it. Well, really not. If you're openly racist, you know, and something that will blatantly racist, or if you're going to ask me to go self-delete myself, you're going to get, it's going to get deleted and you're going to get banned. But I've left plenty of other videos up there, comments up there recently, and a lot of them people having a go at me. I've answered a little few of it back, but I've not deleted them. If you sent a comment in and it never appeared, that'll be YouTube doing that, not me. But as I said, the only time I delete a comment is if you're openly racist, sexist, you know, things that would actually get you into trouble with the law level, or if you want to throw childish threats at me or ask me to go self-delete, and they're going to get deleted and you're going to get blocked off the channel because clearly you're mentally unstable. But everybody else is entitled to their opinion. Everybody else is allowed to say what they want to say, because I do read them. I read them all. Some get responded, some you get a thumbs up and a heart if I get, you know, but remember there's just me and there's a lot of comments. But if you don't get either, I have read them. I read every single comment that comes through. Okay? Because it is, to me, important to see what your responses are and what your thoughts are. I don't have to agree with them, like you don't have to agree with me. But I don't degrade you. I don't insult you. I don't go and tell you to self-delete because you said some things I don't agree with. Because this is what we need. The ability to listen, take criticism, answer questions if they're there, and, you know, hold everyone up to the same standard. Any case, I've got to go and do some morning stuff. So, thanks for watching. I'm done. Until the next one.